to the channel. I'm gonna show you guys my my AC setup. So we're over here in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, and I checked in at 8 o'clock. It's 10:30 right now. I'm just I just aired up the truck right now just to get it ready for whenever they do call. But I had 8 a.m. appointment and checked in, and they said that my appointment was for the 22nd and today's the 26th. So somebody messed up. But the guy in the receiving office, he's seen it that I signed for it yesterday. I even marked down my detention from the shipper. So he was like, I know it's not you, but so the broker, they're trying to fix it. CH is trying to fix it, but they said they'll work me in. They said if somebody's late, even a few minutes, they're gonna call me. But he said most likely be later in the afternoon. So right now it's 96 degrees. I just finished cleaning the outside of the truck with the way I do it. I mean, all I do is I wet one towel, microfiber towel, and I get a dry towel. This time I used 4 of them because I cleaned everything in the back of the sleeper, because I got my John 3:16 and Matthew 7:7-8, and cleaned all that stuff, made it look real nice, even cleaned the wheels. But it's hot now, so I want to show you guys my setup, because this works good for me in the summer. I'm driving all day, and I rarely, you know, when I'm sitting, sometimes I'll bring it out depending on how long I'm there for. But works out really good because it freezes the truck. So the first thing, this thing right here, it's called a Cool Breeze, and they sell it on they sell it at the TA. And I'll show you what. Let me put this thing on my head so I can show you better. Hopefully the lighting's good in here. But this thing, just like this, I'm gonna take it off my head. But it's just a piece of cutout, and there's these lines, you got to cut it for your specific truck, your windows. But you do that, and this part right here, let me put it to the light. You see how it has all that screening right there? Well, that's plastic. It's hard plastic like that. And there's a window screen, you know, like the screen to keep flies out and bugs out. But this whole thing, this hole right here is completely filled with it. So I measured the AC and I cut it out. And then that's it. Take the screen off, cover this with tape. You might be able to put plexiglass if you want, but tape works just fine for me. Let's put this back on my head, and I'm gonna show you how. Hopefully I get this all in the view, the camera view, so I don't have to record it again. I'm gonna turn this truck off right now because I don't like idling this truck. So this plastic part, this one right here, goes in front of the glass, the inside. So put it in, tuck that in there, tuck this side, inside right here, and then just work it up. Make sure that this part right here is in the hole, tuck it in. Then, sorry about all the camera action, guys, but that's all I got to work with. And then you know what, I don't know what I'm thinking. But on the outside, I'm not going to edit that out. I'm just going to leave that in there. It's funny, you know, when you're not recording, it goes a lot smoother. It's funny, I hear people saying that. It's kind of true sometimes. And then there's these little rails right here, and all you do is there's one on the outside, one inside. You put it in there, and we're just going to lift it up until it touches. I'm gonna lower it a little bit, so I have a little bit of room up here, but it won't go through. The next thing on the list is this piece of wood right here. I'm gonna take it off my head again. So I keep my window AC right there. It doesn't bother me. Anything doesn't take that much space. This thing is just a piece of wood right here. And this is to keep the AC from falling out. So that part goes out. And that's just to hold it in the window. So all we're gonna do, put this, and I'm gonna turn off the truck right now because it's bothering me. I don't want no emission problems. Just like that. So let's turn this AC off. Nice and aired up. So if they call me, I could just get going over there. All right, let me put this on my head again. Let's get out of the truck. But yeah, man, I just cleaned this whole thing. Even cleaned the wheels. Cleaned it good. She's looking pretty clean. All the bugs off because I loaded, had some detention at the shipper, but loaded, went home, showered, ate, came over here, got here like around 11 o'clock last night. But cleaned it good, man. That's how we save money. So, see, that's my phone ringing. But that's how it looks on the outside, just like that. Oh, my phone is ringing. Hello, it's Robert.
Hello?
Hello. I hear you.
I'm speaking with Mr. Robert.
This is Mr. Robert.
Hello, sir. It's Alex. And I'm giving you a call regarding your house on West Hilton Ave. To see if you are interested in selling, sir.
No, I'm not.
Maybe within 6 months?
No, I'm planning on giving it to one of my kids.
You don't have any other properties for sale?
No, sir.
All right, thank you.
Okay, bye. All right, yeah, I don't want to do too much editing. It's a lot easier. I'm sorry about that, guys. But so I got the AC right here. So what we're gonna pick it up, and this thing cannot lift straight out. I have to lift it to the side and then put it in there. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna lift it. Put it up here. It goes in. And then we're going to come inside, because when I close the door, I like to hold it. Usually, man, I could do this in just a few, like maybe 5 minutes. Put it in there, and this long tape, and I keep on reusing it. I get painter's tape. Just like that. Close that side. And then this one, either one, they're both the same length. The hole's the same length. Just like that. And this one over here, just to cover those holes. And just like that. So the cord, what I'm gonna do is put this stuff back on the seat. And this thing, man, it's way more reliable than an APU. Cheaper, and there is literally zero maintenance on the AC system except cleaning the screen. And 1 second, guys. I put that thing on way crooked. That's crazy. Is it even recording? Yeah, it is recording. So I got one of these just so I want to plug in my computer. I'm gonna plug it in too, in case I need to hook up Cummins Insight. Plug this in to right here. And then through here, I made a hole, and I put one of those office things right there. Damn, this lighting sucks. Sorry about this, guys. But you see that it has that little thing right there for like an office desk. Bought that off Amazon too. And that just plugs in just like so. So now let's go. Got my air tabs. Got these air tabs. I was gonna put them on the skirts, but I don't know. Don't know right now because this is my it's not my go-to trailer. The other one is, if you guys are following the channel, the other one is still in the shop because we're waiting on panels because it got damaged at that receiver. But this is a nice trailer too. I put the skirts on this one too. Had the black ones on the other one. But so this is where I keep the generator. So let's pull the cord out first. Cord is in here. Let's take the toolbox out. Man, this thing's getting heavier and heavier. I'm just gonna put you guys on my head. So keep the cord in there. So I got my Milwaukee little 3/8 ratchet, extra coolant, some gear lube for the trailer and the steers, and that's I got a torque wrench right here, and some fuel filters, 2 fuel filters, the primary, secondary, and that's my diesel heater for the winter. That's a good setup too. That's a Chinese diesel heater. Let me know if you guys want to see a video on that before the winter comes. Get prepared for it. But so all I do is just like that, put the box back up in here. But that diesel heater hooks up to the battery and has this pickup tube. Bought that from eBay. The rest of this comes with the kit, but that's the fuel pump. And then it just pumps it in there. It doesn't take any fuel, but I could scorch the inside of that truck. So my setup on this is my box where the generator's at. So this is a swimming pool cover, just like that. Got my key. And this thing, I just put that towel so it doesn't just rub against this right here. But I didn't have this fuel tank in there before. I had this inside the truck. I used to have a fan that it hooked up to the power and it would blow the exhaust out, and I kept it here. And it worked good, but it overheated it or something. So I went through 2 of them, and then I decided to not do that anymore for now, and just put it in here and then put it on the ground. So if I can find my keys, this one I think is the shorter key. I have 2 locks on this on both sides. So just like that. I put my gloves on because these chains are filthy. Okay, just like that. Pick it up. And this is a Honda 2200 EU. And let's get the other chain out. And this one's the longer key. So I probably don't even need to put the chain right now, but I'm just gonna put it just in case I want to take a nap, because I don't know how long I'm gonna be here. Usually I put it just right through there, because then they would have to go through this one, cut the whole shit. Oh, sorry about that. cut the whole thing and is that it? Yeah. Cut that or cut the handle. But and I know it's full of fuel because I fill it up at the end of my weeks, and then I fill up this tank just like that. I'm gonna close it up, put this back on. I used to have it more over there, but then that was when I was playing ISO tanks. So I had this pole over here, and I had a lot more. I had the pole right there, so I could just slide it over, but I had to put it more over here. But it's bolted to the catwalk right here. It's like 3 or 4 of them in there. So let's turn this bad boy on. So you gotta open the vent, and the choke, turn the switch on, then pull the handle. And this one has eco mode. So eco mode on. And you always want to have the cord touching the ground, or have a loop on the bottom so the water, because if you have it like this, the water will go straight to it. You want it to have it down, so whatever water collects, it goes down. Same thing on that side. Okay, let's go inside and turn this AC on. 96 degrees. Still beautiful though. Not that, it's pretty dry. Oh, somebody's calling me. Oh, it's a blue grace. I'll call him back. I think it's the broker. Not for this load, but another load. So all we do is just had it for 75 degrees. I usually keep it at 75 when I sleep. 62. And it's running. And when the AC, the AC kicks on, it'll the generator will kick up. But this setup, 12 hours, 1 gallon of gas. See, there it goes. It just kicked on. It's ready to get cold. But 12 hours, 1 gallon of gas, and it's a good setup. I've seen other people do it, and I seen the guy he had a video on YouTube, similar setup, but he kept the generator inside the truck and everything. So, but it's nice. But pretty good, man. Pretty good. Hopefully we get out of here soon. I just came back from vacation visiting my mom in Michigan, and I originally had a load going to from Houston to Houston to Oklahoma, just across the border. Then I came back down to Hutchins, picked up a load that went to Jacksonville. Then I went up to Georgia and came back, but that last load canceled, so I just kept that first load. And all I've been doing this week is Oklahoma and back. So this is my second trip up here. Then I got a deadhead back to Texas, do a local, and then I have a load coming back. There's nothing really up here. But I salvaged the week, and I got pretty good rate on it, because coming to Oklahoma is like going to Florida almost. As long as you get a good rate, because it's not worth it if you don't get a good rate coming up. But pretty good. This week it was $2.98 a mile, all miles. So pretty good. But almost a little bit less than going to Florida and all that stuff. So man, the rates right now suck. You guys see that the rates suck. So but still, you just if your expenses are low, you can still make a profit, but they got to be low. That's why I wash the truck by hand and all that stuff, and this window AC, because idling the truck, 1 gallon an hour. at least 1 gallon an hour. If you raise your idle because you have an emissions truck, you're eating through fuel. Eating, and then clogging the DPF, DLC, and all that stuff. It'd be cheaper to do this than having those DPF issues and changing your filters and going to the shop and all that stuff. But man, oh, it's getting cold now. It's getting real cold. And I've been here before, so I always park this direction away from the sun. Some guys, they park over there on the other side of that Coca-Cola trailer, facing this way. But that way when I get up, the sun's not facing the truck. It takes longer to heat up. But now it's right over there. It's coming. But I hope you guys like the video. I know it might be a long video. I said 20 minutes already, but hopefully it helps you guys out. But this is a good setup. It's cheap, efficient. When it gets cool enough, I'm gonna take it all out and just have that diesel heater. So, but this is the second year I've been running it, and haven't had any issues. And the good thing, you know, Honda generators, most generators, they're gonna last. Honda, I like Honda. I like the company Honda, period, because they build some pretty good motors. But those Honda generators, they last. So I'm not really worried about that. But if it goes out, I'll stop by Harbor Freight, maybe stop by and pick up another generator, even pick up another Honda generator if I can find one. And the window AC I can find anywhere. But it has a 3-year warranty at Lowe's, and if it goes out, and just swap it out. But it's been working good. Been working good, and the whole setup, I paid like $900 for the generator. The window AC was, I think it was under 200. No, $250 with the warranty. I'm just guessing, but I know it wasn't that much. And then the box off of Amazon, probably everything maybe came out to like maybe 16, nah, maybe like 1500 for all the little things. But if you don't get that box, it'd be a little cheaper too. But oh man, it's getting cold. I wish I had one of those laser guns to show the temperature. But I hope you guys like the video. If you haven't already, or if you guys made it this far, man, if I helped you out, give me a thumbs up. It really helps the channel out. Like and subscribe for more content. Leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think. And if you guys want to see wanted me to get in depth with that diesel heater, just let me know, and so we can get prepared for winter time. All right, guys. You guys be safe. All right. Bye.